Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a video on the landscape foliage tool. So, there's two types of foliage in this game. There's static mesh foliage, where you could take a static mesh of a tree or something and use it as foliage. And then there's the foliage tool, and the foliage tool allows for mass placement of that same static mesh. And let me give you an example of that, right? So here we have a foliage tool selected, and you click up here in the selection drop-down menu and select foliage tool or shift 3. And I don't have any foliage in this project. However, I'll give you still a general walkthrough of it. So you have some tools up here. You have select all, or you have select, which is selects an individual piece of foliage. You have select all, which selects all the foliage in the area. You have deselect all foliage instances. You have select invalid foliage only, foliage that has some kind of error or problem. You have the lasso select tool, which allows you to draw a lassoed circle. You have the paint selected foliage, so you will be using paint selection most of the time. So you click this paint button and then you can select your foliage down below to paint. As I said before, I have no foliage, so I cannot create foliage for you. You can have the reapply function, which reapplies the same settings as you used before. You have a single foliage actor, which is just about the same as creating a mesh and dragging it to the screen. However, with Foliage Tool, it is instanced, so that allows you to load things dynamically. So you can set your ranges and stuff like that, and then once your character gets out of that certain range, it unloads the foliage behind you as an instanced actor. You have the Fill tool, which allows you basically to pour foliage, like, use a paint dropper. The eraser does this exactly what you would expect an eraser to do. It erases foliage. You have remove, which will remove the selected foliage. And then, of course, the move tool, which allows you to move foliage. So that's a quick walkthrough of the foliage tool. I'm sorry that I didn't have any foliage available for use to demo. Next time I update this video, if anything changes with it, I will be sure to remember having some foliage assets that I could use for you. All right, everybody, have a good day.